Welcome back, everybody. This is Gracie May. Today, I thought I'd talk about senior dating. As my therapist and other people tell me, quit isolating. You gotta be more sociable. So, okay. Now, dating as a senior is bad enough, but I've got some baggage called PTSD. I mean, it ain't just about applying lipstick anymore. It's, with me, it's a completely full military grade pre-flight checklist. All the anxiety. Oh my goodness. So that's what we're going to be talking about. Dating as a senior. Even if it's anxiety, which I have a lot of, anything that you feel. That's what I'm going to be talking about today. I hope you'll stick around. I think you'll enjoy it. I'm chuckling at myself. I got notes now. I got notes because I get off track. Okay. I'm going to call it the pre-flight checklist. Getting ready for a date, like I said now, isn't just hair and makeup anymore. To me, it's a whole technical operation. The partial denture mystery. Did I put my partial in? Well, if you've got a full set of dentures, a bridge, temporary, whatever, or don't have any at all, there's probably something you're worried about. Have you got? Let me finish, please. Okay. It's like, am I leaving the house with it sitting on the bathroom counter or lost in the bottom of my purse? Let me look. Well, they're in my mouth. The survival stash for me. Purse packed like I'm going on a camping trip for 3 days. Meds, backup meds, ice water. Gotta have a bottle of ice water. Gotta have. Cause I ain't going to no restaurant and waiting on a waiter or waitress to take 10 to 15 minutes to bring me some water. And I'm not going to the bathroom to drink out the sink. I'm gonna take my own ice cold bottle of water. Now, this one, I've got little notes so I won't forget. This one's called the house security and peace of mind. The lock stove ritual. Checking the front door, locking 3 times, verifying my stove knobs so my brain doesn't panic halfway through dinner. Now, emergency water. Bring in your own water bottle, like I said, because nervousness means instant dry mouth for me. And like I said, I got a backup bottle of water. I ain't waiting on no waiter. Depending on how busy they are, whatever. Okay. Now, settling into the date. Boy, I sound enthused. All right, tactical seating. Now, I'm going to be facing the entrance so I can keep an eye on the whole room while trying to remember the date's name. My eternal dialogue. I'm smiling, I'm nodding, I'm enjoying him. Everything's going pretty good. And then I think, did I take my evening pill? Am I sitting in a draft? It's cold. But no, it was hot a few minutes ago. Did I lock my truck? Because of course I drove my truck and met him in public. I mean, really, it is the truth. It's not like when you're young, you talk on the phone for hours, and he's the same way. In my situation, it's a he, a male. You might be If you're a male listening, it could be a female. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. I was supposed to say hope so, but that's wrong. That's up to you. Okay, so he ain't gonna be no spring chicken either. You know what I mean? But bear with me, y'all. I've been working on this all day. Now, knowing when, for me, I gotta know when to call it. Being a senior combined with PTSD means zero patience and no unnecessary stress. I got to realize that my battery level is 5% and wrapping it up with grace and speed. That's what I've got to do. And I got to do it without hurting feelings or acting crazy myself, because I don't know what's going to come of this first date. I don't know. So, I don't want to, he could become my best friend or someone to chat with or just someone to pour my heart out to and listen to his. We don't know. Wrap up and viewing last. Putting on a show. No, I'm probably enjoying it, but let's see here now. You just have to laugh at the chaotic prep work, like, locking this, locking that, making sure, everything. So you won't have so much stress. You might have to take a couple of deep breaths. Okay, a call to action is what I call this. Have you ever gotten down the road and realized your phone or your glasses or your partial or whatever, your full set, whatever, was still on your kitchen counter? How about go into the comments and let me know your funniest pre-date mishap? Okay? So that's what it's about today. I thought it was a little funny, but I'm really thinking about it because I've just decided I'm going to take it one day at a time, but I'm going to stop. All this heat, oh my goodness, it's finally subsided. We had some rain, had some terrible storms over where I used to live. My son lives down there, and he kept me, up on it, and he was somewhere safe at his work with a safe, shelter. Nothing happened on the farm, but it was horrible here. But it's finally not so hot. I can finally get out and not feel like I'm going to suffocate when I get out to pump gas or whatever. And I think I'm going to start being a little more social. It's never going to be like when I was 20 or 15 or 14, all that giddy mess. I hope it is, but I don't know. Okay, I'm Gracie May, and thank y'all so much for coming in here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Get out that comfort zone. If I can do it, you can. Pack that tactical gear in that purse. Take that water, whatever you need to do to keep stress down. This is Peaceful, Easy Sunday with Gracie May. Bye-bye.